Hola! Lauren here, and I have some custom messages for each of the creative entrepreneur types, and I was thinking about doing these once a month with a longer video, and now I actually think that it makes sense to do them whenever I get the yen, because that's how I roll, but also in shorter bursts, because I think from what I can tell, those of you who have commented on taking the quiz on social media specifically, or those who have emailed me afterwards, from what I can tell, it's really resonating. And that is, first of all, thank you for taking the quiz. And second of all, it's so lovely to hear that the results that I've created really resonate with you, because it means that there are these greater archetypes that we're working with, and there are these trends and patterns that we're working with that we can use once we've identified them to burst out of the pattern and create our own trends and create, and live our best lives, which is what I think a lot of us are about in having a business. So with that, let's dive right into the messages for this week, which are, I'm going to start out with maximizers. This one was really interesting and also very relevant. You guys are mad conductors of power. And by mad, I mean lots. So you guys can conduct the power from the universe, so from the heavens and from the earth, and draw that power through you. And it's no wonder you guys are maximizers. And sometimes I think you forget that. Sometimes I think you forget that you are a fantastic and beautiful conductor of incredibly infinite energy. And that with that, of course, comes a lot of responsibility, but you got to acknowledge it first and foremost. Don't forget that you have the power, all the time. And you just got to tap into it. And then the thing that comes along with that is that you are a powerful healer. Whatever it is you do, I don't care if it's social media, you are a healer through the work that you do in the world. And I would love to see you acknowledge that. It doesn't necessarily need to be overt in what you do as far as branding and languaging, but acknowledge that. And then the other piece is that sometimes it's easy to get caught in the sort of the cycle of needing to be healed and thinking that there's something wrong with you. And certainly we all have work to do on this planet, within ourselves, within our family units, with our clients. But you are healed. You are being healed, because again, that you're tapped in all the time to that power. And if you allow that power to work for others, you can allow it to work for yourself. So that is my message for you, dear maximizers. Now I'm going to do snaps. Woo, snaps. To get us to the next one. I'm going to do appreciators next. So appreciators, you guys might be going through a bit of a time. Maybe you're moving house. Maybe you are experiencing a transition in your work. Maybe there's been some kind of transition in your relationship status. Whatever it is, it feels like there might be a shakeup and that you have to reevaluate everything. And that can be tough to experience, but it doesn't have to be, okay? So you get to bring some ease into it. And also, you're an appreciator. You know what you need to do when this stuff happens with other people. So here's what you get to do. You get to invoke trust. Trust that you are taken care of and that things are going to work out. I know that it's hard to be in a state of flux. Yeah, take a deep breath. Appreciators. It's going to all work out. And I know it can be a little annoying to hear me say that to you, because maybe everything feels topsy-turvy, or actually is topsy-turvy at the moment. But you are being taken care of in a divine way. And there's a message. You have nothing to fear. What is possible when you have nothing to fear? So I'll leave you with that question today. Thank you, appreciators. Okay. Oh, let's do a Z snap to get over to our potentializers. Okay. Potentializers. Ew, this is a good one. this is a really good one, because you guys are all about, like, you want more success. You know it's right there at your fingertips, but it seems like, I can't quite get it, right? You want to control a lot of how that comes to you. And I want you to think about what is possible when you do not control the format in which something is delivered. So when you just open yourself to receive support in all kinds of different ways that maybe you haven't even conceived of before. What does that mean? I can give an example in my life recently where I did some work with someone as a client, and then she said, hey, so I never do this, but would you be open to trading, like bartering services for services? And I was like, God, I never do that because it hasn't usually worked out that well. And we're doing it, and it's awesome. And I'm getting like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of value, as is she. The exchange feels good, and that's support from the universe that came in a way that I wasn't expecting. It's time for you to recognize that you do have a divine partner in your success, and you just need to call on her. So one way that you can start doing that in your daily life is just to start to notice things like spare change that you see on the floor, or, getting a free drink at the coffee shop, or other ways that abundance is coming in consistently that you maybe haven't stopped to recognize. You got this. We got this, potentializers. All right, let's go to the next one. Last but not least, explorers. Okay, explorers. All right. This one is really good for you guys. So, you explorers, you're so good at doing things, and this goes back to the whole concept of ROI, return on investment, and ROE. You guys have mad return on investment. You guys do your shit and you do it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. You know that song? All right. So what you don't do as well is get ROE, return on emotion. You know that, right? That's why you're in the explorer category. And the invocation here is for you to experience emotions. Now, all of us, all beings in the world need to experience emotions, but you explorers specifically, you need to like feel the feels, okay? And that means not doing so much, that you don't have the time and the space in your schedule, in your head, to feel. Cool. It can be hard to do that because sometimes we want to then just wallow in the emotion, or we want to then make up a story about the emotion. And that's not what you're being called to do, but you're being called to feel the feels and then detach from it, which is our life's work. We get to keep practicing that till the day we die. And for right now in time, that's a really important thing for you to do. Cool. So with that, explorers, and then all you others, thank you so much for your loving time today, and I will see you soon. Happy Thanksgiving week. Peace.